Commander Michael Burnham Jr., or Mikey to her friends. Maybe. The poster child for Star Trek's modern resurgence, the Federation's saviour, science savant, the legendary sister of Spock, and quite possibly the single most awesomest person in the entire galaxy. Well, to some, anyway. Hello there, Trekkies. My name is Michael, aka the TrekLad, and welcome back to the channel, where today I'm going to be saying some pretty lovely things about the one person who puts the star into Star Trek Discovery. I don't think it's controversial to call Michael Burnham the single most divisive character in Trek since Will Wheaton's Wesley Crusher. Being such a central focus of Discovery, Burnham is loved by millions and loathed by almost just as many for a myriad of different reasons. Speaking personally, I'm not the biggest Burnham fanboy, for reasons that I may talk about one day in a future video. But I can see and understand and appreciate why she has been so enduringly popular with certain members of the fandom. Now, while I do love a good moan and groan about my favourite franchise from time to time, I do like to think of myself as a positive fan first and foremost. I'll always try and look for the good in Star Trek, even if I know it's something that I'm probably not gonna love. So with that in mind, and with good timing, given Discovery's third season finale is airing, let's shine a positive light on Discovery's hero and say some lovely things about one Mickey Burnham. But before I tuck into this Burnham buffet of love, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Star Trek and sci-fi goodness coming at you. Warp speed. That's my version of a warp speed, by the way. Let's move on. Let the niceness commence. She's a natural leader. I don't think anyone can argue that Michael Burnham isn't an effective leader of people. I mean, she's so awesome and lovable that over 80 people gave up their lives in the 23rd century to follow her to the distant future. I didn't see anyone do that for Kirk, Picard, or Sisko. Seriously though, Burnham has proven herself on multiple occasions as being someone very capable of leading and managing a crew. We've seen it scattered through Star Trek Discovery's 3 seasons so far, usually in the form of her leading some high-stakes away missions. But it was Discovery's 3rd season episode Die Trying where we got our best look at what Burnham can do in this department. Taking temporary command of the Discovery for an urgent mission to rescue some seeds. That sounds stupid, but it was actually really decent. Burnham's command style was relaxed and assured, a style that clearly rubbed off on the rest of the crew given the slick handling of that mission. Now, I've always liked Discovery's unique setup of having the protagonist not be the captain, but if the show decides to go traditional with Burnham taking the big chair, then I really just don't see it being a difficult transition. She fights for what's right. Like any other great Starfleet captain, Burnham is a champion for truth, justice, and equality for all. Sometimes she bends the rules. Sometimes she... Who am I kidding? She's pretty rubbish at following rules. She is Starfleet's first mutineer after all, if you remember that. But this is a positive video. We're saying nice things. If you look at Burnham's actions throughout the show through a lens of positivity, almost every single action she's taken has come from a desire to do good. Even the mutiny I just mentioned came from a want to protect her crew, and by extension millions of Federation citizens. Could she fight the good fight without pissing off her superiors every 47 seconds? Probably. But it wouldn't make good TV now, would it? And come on, don't pretend heroes breaking rules for the greater good is something exclusive to Mickey. Oh no. She learnt from the best.
Commander Starfleet on emergency channel. He orders you to surrender this vessel.
No reply, Checo.
I'm about to commit a direct violation of our orders. Any of you who wish to object should do so now. It will be noted in my log.
I believe I speak for everyone here, sir, when I say to hell with our orders.
You expect me to believe that a decorated Starfleet officer, the pride of the service, is going to poison an entire planet?
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to eliminate every Maquis colony in the DMZ.
She's a super xenoanthropologist. It's a shame that we don't see more of Burnham doing her speciality, because She's really darn good at it. Introduced in the show's very first episode, The Vulcan Hello, as a xenoanthropologist. God, I really struggle to say that. Burnham is a natural when using her skills, parlayed with her already talked about leadership qualities to establish new relationships with other species. We saw it recently too, in the third season episode Sukal, where Burnham play pretends as a holoprogram to learn more about the Kelpian at the heart of the burn. Mixing her skills with some basic psychology, Burnham was able to learn more about Sukal's character, state of mind, and current situation. Let's do a thought experiment. Imagine if Discovery wasn't blowing up green people all the time. Instead, on a calmer mission, discovering new life and making peaceful contact with exotic new civilizations. How perfect would Burnham be as a diplomatic figure for the Federation? We'll probably never see it on the show, given Discovery's predilection for and that's a shame, and probably something to talk about on another video perhaps. But it's still nice to imagine these things. Burnham does have plenty of character qualities. It's just a shame we don't see them enough. I mean, she's definitely someone I'd have a beer with once she's done saving the universe. SONEQUA Martin Green is pretty rad. You can't have a video saying nice things about Michael Burnham without also talking about the person that plays her. Born March 21st, 1985 in Russellville, Alabama, SONEQUA Martin Green is probably still known to most in the mainstream for her roles as Sasha in The Walking Dead or Tamara in Once Upon a Time. I've only ever watched one of those, by the way. Guess which one? A network TV mainstay since 2008, SMG brings a gravitas to Star Trek that extends beyond her performances on screen. If anything, I feel like her contributions to the community as Trek's franchise player, she's basically the John Cena of Star Trek at this point. He's just as, if not more important than her portrayal of Michael Burnham. A glowing personality, perfectly captured through her convention appearances and insightful posts on Instagram. She has an adorable family, by the way. SMG has been a crucial player in introducing legions of new fans to the Star Trek franchise, and that's something I'll always love her for. SONEQUA Martin Green also clearly loves and also buys into the core principles of what makes this franchise so special. And really, you couldn't ask for more from your franchise MVP. She literally saved the whole universe. Of course I was going to bring this up. Michael Burnham saved everything that has ever existed. And if that ain't a reason to be nice to her for a couple of minutes, then I'm sorry. I really don't know what I can do for you. Combining all the things that make her the character some love to hate, Burnham was instrumental in defeating Control. Yeah? Remember Control? That AI from last season that we all thought was the Borg, but somehow wasn't, and they had to go to the future to protect the sphere data from it, despite the fact that it was already another thing to talk about in a future video. What issues aside, remember, this is a nice video. Burnham's actions in Season 2's two-part finale, Such Sweet Sorrow, undeniably saved the universe from complete and utter annihilation. I can't remember what Control's plan or motivations for executing its plan was, but it doesn't matter. Michael Burnham is our saviour, and we're glad to have her. And there you go! The Michael Burnham praise party is complete. Well, for me anyway. Let's try something different. Instead of telling me in the comments how Burnham sucks and Discovery isn't real Star Trek, put those positivity goggles on. Or just drink a lot, like I do. And leave a comment telling me one thing that you love about one Commander Michael Burnham. This has been fun. It's nice to be nice. What would you like me to say nice things about next? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Star Trek and sci-fi content coming at you real soon. Until next time, stay safe, be positive, and live long and prosper.